Hello and welcome back to The Sims 4. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded to my channel, and at the end of this video I might talk about it a little bit, but let's just get into what we're here for, The Sims 4. And I wanted to show you guys today a house that I built in kind of a vanilla sense. I didn't use cheats to build it. I started a family organically. I started actually with just this guy, Tony French. And then he got married to her, Diana Lockett, and then they got really good at their careers, saved up a lot of money, and then with all that money in their savings, I came and built this house, which we will be looking at today. Um, but I thought it was really cool. It's been a really long time since I've been able to save up enough money to build a house with a family. I usually just end up cheating, but this time I actually managed to do it, and they have a pretty nice house. They're already starting to outgrow it. They had a baby, little Phoebe. So we might be moving again, and our savings is starting to climb again. This guy is a level 10 chef, so he's all the way up there. We got some aspirations to work out or life goals or whatever, but we are level 10 chef. So he's raking in the money. He's also a really good writer. He's like a level 8 writer, so he writes cookbooks all the time, and we're just making gobs of money. His wife, I believe she's like vice president. Oh no, she's CEO, level 9. We're working on it. We're getting there. The logic is like slow going for me. For some reason, that's a slow one. But so they've been working at this house. They're doing good. And let's take a look at it. I'm gonna show you the first thing I started with this house. The roof's a little weird. I'm never good at roofs. It's just kind of my build style. But I wanted to show you the very first thing I worked on in this house. And it's gonna kind of spoil the rest of the house. But I mean, we're gonna go through it anyway. Now, the first thing I did was in the living room, I wanted a like cactus garden in the living room, but I really didn't know how to do that because I was like, they're eventually gonna have kids. Let's go into build mode where there's music. I was fiddling with the music forever trying to get it to work and never could. Do we got some? Can turn it up a little bit. Okay. So I started with this cactus garden. Couldn't really have a cactus garden inside the house if you're planning on having children or pets. So I went with the next best thing, which is kind of a see-through outside garden area. And I don't know, I love it. I love the way it turned out. I wish I had a few more cactus plants. I should really look on the, I forgot what it's even called. I haven't been playing Sims 4 for a while. The exchange? I don't remember. A place where you can go download free mods. Where I always go. A lot of the stuff in this house is going to be mods. Some of it's expansion pack stuff. But that's where I started. And then we got the, I guess this is marble flooring. Is it like quartz flooring maybe? I don't know. I believe it's a modded floor. And you can see the large tiles are different patterns of stone. And I just did 4 kind of small squares next to each other to mimic a larger tile. I like the way it looked better. We have the TV up here. Trying to go for a clean style. The more children they start having, the more that's gonna not be a thing, I think. Because as you can already see, I've had to move some stuff in the study area to make room for a dollhouse, and there's been some other stuff that's been shifted around. We just have a little reading area back here when you need a break from the kids, and, you know, maybe your husband's annoying you. You can come back here and read and look at the cactus garden. I kind of thought it was weird to have such a large windowed area in a house. Like, I mean, it's not like we have blinds on these windows, you know, people could be looking in. But we have, you know, cactuses here. Nobody's gonna be walking through here trying to look, you know, trying to avoid walking through cactuses. Into the kitchen, we just have archways, which I really loved. Other than just having an opening or a French door or something, I went with archways. And throughout the entire house, we just have this stucco color. And I really love the stucco. I think that's what it's called. I like it in this house. In these desert houses, it looks really good in my opinion. I'm gonna drink my coffee real quick. Should probably edit that out, but I hate editing. It's not gonna happen. In the kitchen, we just have a little half bath, a toilet, and a sink. Nothing special. It has like a window up there, I think, to let in some natural light. Just have some stone flooring. And then we have the stove. We have some brown cabinets that kind of clash with the floor. But it was kind of the best option I had without going to hunt with mods. Well, it was the best option I had in my opinion. I feel like it goes with the stucco. We kind of changed the color of the refrigerator to mesh a little bit better. We have the copper pans up here. I like it. It works. We have the apples to kind of tie in the warm colors. We have some award-winning, okay, olive oil. I'm sure it's award-winning. Why else would it be in a frame or a shadow box or whatever that is? Someone's been cooking. You know, we have the pans out, the paper towels. The fridge is a little bit of an odd color. You know, they probably had to, like, go special order it from Home Depot or, I don't know, some, like, boutique appliance place. But it really works. I like it. We have the apple tree. I'm not sure if it's, like, some kind of symbolism, but an apple tree in the kitchen. It went really well in here, mostly because it's really large. I couldn't find anything with this color scheme that could look good large. That was vertical. Over here you can see I found some horizontal pieces for going out towards the dining patio, but they're okay. They kind of go with the theme of the house. They have like a city in the background. They're the right color scheme. I like them. I feel like I could find something better on the mod website though. And kind of have this, I don't know what to call it, like oriental looking theme. It kind of clashes, but it kind of goes too, you know. We have the apples over here on the tree, which is like, you know, a plant with red fruit. Over here we have a plant with red flowers. It kind of meshes. We have the bar stools that are red. I did have to move some stuff around over here. I had more decorative items. I had like a statue of some sort over here, but we had to make room for the baby. You know how that goes. And then we go to the outside patio, which is, I think, my favorite addition to the house. It's so open. There is a roof over it. If we go up, you'll see it's roofed. But it has these open archways, and the coolest part about them is look at this plant. It literally just drapes over the archway. Like, it's so... I love that. Like, obviously, if you had a window or a door here, or even a wall, this would probably be technically glitching through the wall, or clipping through the wall, I guess. But if you have an archway here, you know, you just pretend that it's flowing over trying to catch the sun. And I love it. That's literally my favorite piece in the house is this plant, which is ridiculous. But I really like it. I'm not sure if you could do that in other Sims games without cheats. I don't think I move objects on that plant. I might have. I don't remember. And then we just have a little succulent planter right here. I'm a fan of succulent plants in real life, so I had to put that in. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't know if that's new with something I bought, or if I just never saw it before, but I really like it. One of my favorite things I've found. And then we have this clashy freaking table. And let me try to get a bird's eye. Okay, I could not find a table out here. Again, like I said, I didn't go to the mod website. I was trying to work with what I had. It's been a while since I played The Sims, and so I kind of forgot, like, how to do all the modding and stuff. I'm sure it's like riding a bike. Once you look at it, you probably understand it pretty quickly, but I just didn't feel like messing with it. I just wanted to play the game, you know? So what I did is I ended up finding this table with like a sandstone top, or maybe it's like some kind of blonde wood. I'm not really sure. It goes with the stucco color. The problem is it doesn't really go with the tile, but I couldn't decide on a different tile. In real life, you know what I would do? I would throw a tablecloth on this and call it a day. Like, it would be fine. You'd put a tablecloth on it, you put some paperweights down, some decorative little items. It'd be fine. You'd never have to worry about it. But not so easy in The Sims, apparently. And then we just have some chairs that semi-match the table. It was hard out here, okay? And then we had this planter that was white, so I kind of felt like I had to tie that in somehow. It works. It's not like the best design, but the room itself is amazing. Could you imagine eating out here in the evening with like the lightning bugs, and you got your plants out here, or like having coffee in the morning? In the desert, though, I don't know. Are there bugs in the desert? I've only ever lived in the Midwest, sadly. So I don't know how other climates work. That's kind of embarrassing. On to the next room. Down here, we just have a really tight exercise room. It used to be larger, but we had to put in the second bathroom with the baby on board. We had to have somewhere to bathe her, and eventually she's going to grow up and need her own bathroom. So I went ahead and just threw this one together. Has a nice large tub. When she grows up, we'll probably install like a shower because it's just quicker gameplay-wise. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a shower tub combo or something. Again, I copied the stone flooring in the bathrooms. It's nice to have some kind of hard flooring in the bathroom. Carpet's disgusting in the bathroom. Don't put carpet in your bathroom, people. It's gross. Next, we just have the baby's room. I went with kind of a fun zebra-ish carpet. And then she has a bookshelf in here. I believe I bought the bubbles. And then we just have a shelving unit. This was something that maybe someone bought her on her birthday, like when she was actually birthed. Or maybe it was like a baptism gift or some kind of gift like that. You never know. So that's just on her little shelf. We got the princess bed because, of course, we gotta have that. I think we have art on the wall. Yeah, a couple of hot air balloons. Ever since we moved, in real life, ever since I moved to this house that we live in now, and it's up on a bluff, we sometimes literally will just have hot air balloons pass by. Like, just right in front of the house. You can wave at them. You see them taking pictures and stuff. It's really cool. Like, you'll just be outside. Like, I'll be outside with the chickens, and all of a sudden a hot air balloon will just float by my yard. It's so cool. I've never experienced anything like that, but I've fallen in love with hot air balloons. I'm afraid of heights, so I kind of don't really ever want to go in one, but watching them is really cool. So I've been having a good time with the hot air balloons living here. So when I saw those decals, I went ahead and put those on the wall. And I guess that's it. We have the little practice potty that we've been trying to get her to use. Over here we have the office. She is the CEO of a company. The guy is a celebrity chef who's constantly writing new cookbooks. So we needed a area where we could, do all that stuff. Write books, do computer work, send emails. We needed something like that. In here, she's got her chart all up. What's expense ratios and profits and stocks and stuff. I don't know. All that kind of stuff you gotta know as the CEO, right? Or your board members will be yelling at you. Sometimes you just need to pause and do a little rock garden zen, so we went ahead and put that in here. She's got her name on the desk, but the wrong way. More important to her, I guess. We moved the baby bassinet in here because now she's a toddler. We don't need it. But I'm so sentimental. I'm like, I don't know. I can't throw it away. Like, that's her bassinet. That's a baby's. So I'm going to have to build like a storage attic or maybe a basement for storage later. Oh, God. Don't look at my roofs. You'll be making fun of me. They're bad. They're really bad. So, but yeah, basement storage, maybe a shed. We'll see. And then we just got this little study area. Originally, we had a sitting area to read books. We had the chess table where they could practice logic. We just had this decorative area over here. I had something else over here. Ended up selling it for cash at one point. I don't remember what it was. But But yeah, I kind of need to redo this study area. We're just kind of outgrowing this house, to be honest. Now that we had a kid, when they were single and it was just, getting up their levels from like, 6 to 10, their work achievements. When you get to level 6 chef, So it was basically just me trying to get their skills up, getting them to make friends and stuff, and it was a fine house for that. Not the greatest house for children. There's not a lot of stuff for the kids to do. There's no pool. There's not really a play area. We got our house in the study, like I said. There's cacti outside. It's just not a very child-friendly area. So I'm thinking we're going to be moving them again soon. This is the master bedroom, which was never really a good size, but I didn't want to pull the room out further because I just didn't like the way it made the house look. So the master bedroom is just kind of bare. I could have put some stuff on the walls. Now, the master bathroom is pretty cool, in my opinion. I really like it. We have this kind of standalone shower area with no curtain. You just have this kind of blocker wall with a extended frosted glass piece. There is a mirror in here, which is kind of... what's the word we should use? Exciting? We'll go with the word exciting. There's just a mirror in there. It's kind of fun. They were single before they had the kid, okay? It was fine. They were having some fun. We had the mosaic shower, the mosaic tiles on the floor. I hated it because it obviously didn't line up correctly. It was annoying, but I went with it. I like the colors. And then over here, when you get out of the shower, I just went with a brick color, a brick kind of checkerboard. It's okay. It doesn't really... I find when I do these desert houses, I have a hard time matching everything. But I also feel like I'm limited sometimes. I need to go download some stuff. But same with these blue rugs in here. I tried to go with the blue theme on the couch, which the couch itself is kind of cabinish, but it also was kind of like bougie. You had I'm calling it faux fur, and it was very clean lines, and you had the wood very clean on the bottom. I don't know, I liked it, but you do have these like cabin little snowflake and the deer with like the weird eyeball, and I don't know. I felt like it worked, especially when they were single, and it was just like, or not single, but parentless. There's a word for that, right? Childless? I don't know. One of those words, I'm sure, work. But I think they're kind of ready to move again, and I need to like move another family in here. We can look outside real quick. Just a couple of cacti, some decorative landscaping rocks. Ooh, we got some butterflies over here. I haven't seen those. Do you have butterflies in the desert? That doesn't seem like a thing, but maybe it is. Maybe I'm ignorant on the subject. And then we just have some aloe vera plants. That's what I'm calling it anyway. Barrel cactus over here. Very deserty. This roof will kill me until it gets fixed, which will be never. So, it'll just have to kill me, I guess. But yeah, this is what I've been working on in The Sims. To be honest, haven't been playing too many video games. I've been playing some Europa Universalis 4. It's been fun, but I've been kind of busy in my real life lately. I got a part-time job at a pet shop. It's like a pet shop slash pet bakery. It's kind of funny. We literally make full-size birthday cakes for dogs, and it's really fun. It's a really niche market, but it's really fun. We make homemade bakery treats, like cracker type treats, like crunchy treats, soft treats. We do like decoration on the treats. Like some people I work with are really good at the details on the decorations, and it's been a really fun job. It's been a little challenging, but I kind of felt like I needed some challenge in my life. I was ready to do something again, and the creativity challenge that comes with this job is really in my mindset. I have 2 dogs, which I treat like my children, so, working for a place that spoils dogs all day is really cool. I really like it. What else? I got married at one point last year, so that took up some time. and that's been awesome so far though. And I don't know, got a hamster, I added 4 more chickens to my flock. Got 4 more chickens. You guys, if you watch my older videos, who knows who's still around. It's been like a year since I put a video out, but we had Hotbox, big one, Twinny, and then the twins. Unfortunately, I had 2 chicken deaths. The heat took one, raccoon took the other. So rest in peace, big one and one of the twins. It's just 20 now. But I added 4 more to my flock. I increased security and for like raccoon predators. So the 4 new ones, we got Bok Bok, and her name is Bok Bok because all she does is Bok Bok all day. And she wants to peck your feet too. I don't know what's up with these 2 barred rocks I got. There's Bok Bok and then there's Stripes. Barred rocks are like striped, so that's why her name is Stripes. And they peck your feet. I've never had chickens before that just peck your feet when you're walking around. It's really weird. I don't know. And then after them, we got Pepper Ann. She is an Easter egger. She lays these beautiful, bright blue eggs. If you've never seen a blue egg, just Google it. It sounds kind of like a trap, but I swear, Americana's Easter eggers, they're chickens. They lay blue eggs, and Pepper Ann gives me the most beautiful blue egg every day, most days. And then we have Abel. She is also an Easter egger. She's a different kind of Easter egger, a different mix of breeds. An Easter egger is basically a different mix of Americana breeds, kind of. And she just has a different ratio than Pepper Ann. And Abel's eggs are pretty, but they're a lot smaller, and they kind of have these like darker, not splotches, but like speckles on hers, bigger than speckle. I don't know. They're just not as pretty as Pepper Ann's. Pepper Ann's are like, I want to put them in like a glass case and like display them because they're so pretty. So I was happy with my 4 new chickens. They're all laying. I got them as day-old babies and raised them up, and they're laying for me now. Got a second coop, which we bought this time because, like I said, my time hasn't been as efficient as normal. I built my first coop, but we bought the second one, so I can at least say I built the first one, I guess. But on my leisurely game time, this is what I've been doing. I haven't spent the whole time building the house. I've been playing the family. I first moved them into like just a little starter house that the game already made. And then I built this one, it was fun. I like this house. It's not a good family house, but it's a good like two-person family house. Like a dink house. Dual income, no kids kind of house. It's a good entertaining house too, because there's so much space in this kind of living room area. I don't know, the hallways could get cramped. It's a unique house. They might have a hell of a time trying to sell it. I don't know. And then you have this crazy neighbor next door who lives underground. I have a video up on my channel if you want to see that. It was like the space challenge or something, or I was supposed to build in like a small area, and I did. But there was a twist on it, so go check out that video. But I'm going to end this one here. If there was anything you liked about this video, please leave a like. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. I cannot promise that I'll be around as often as I used to be, or often at all. It might just be a random video every once in a while. But, it could be more often. I don't know. I can only really record when I feel like it. And I have time, because if you don't feel like recording, the recordings come out horrible, and you know how that goes. So, until next time, I will see you all back in The Sims 4.